I got a hit from the device you put on Frank Pagani's car, which means he's back in town. Bet he's pretty excited to make your acquaintance.
I bet he is.
Signal's clean so you can take it from here. Just use the tracker I gave you. Catch you later.
Looks like the place.
Marcana used to be a life gig. My daddy, my uncles, sure they saw some action, but they always came out whole.
Huh?
What was that?
Oh!
Here!
What's he thinking? Found him!
That just happens to be it.
I never did anything to you.
Saw some interesting stuff back there. Counterfeit money, a press. Only thing I can't figure out is a connection to Cuba.
Please. I'm all busted up inside. I need a doctor. I got a wife and 3 little girls.
Yeah, you want a doctor? Then you better tell me something worth hearing.
Listen, what you saw. Sal set all that up. None of the money was worth a shit, though. Had me bring in a man named Alvarez, counterfeiter who works for Castro.
He give you the plates, too?
Plates? I thought you knew. On account of robbery.
Robbery? Marcano wanted the plates from the Federal Reserve. How do I find Alvarez? How?
Well, one of Tommy's guys picked him up. It was 10, 15 minutes before you showed up.
Where are they taking him? Where? Huh?
My little girls.
No. Huh? Fuck!
I've spent the last 48 years pursuing Lincoln Clay because he's a criminal. It's horrible what happened to him, but you know something? I think that when Sammy Ellis and Danny Burke were killed, it revealed who Lincoln Clay really was. A monster.
Gonna be that asshole and say I was gonna kill him anyway. Like, even if they let me. Don't run from me. Don't make me chase. I'm gonna steal a thing from Brock Lesnar. I don't give a shit about your kids.
It's decision time.
Decision time, and I guess it's my turn to decide.
There you are, lad. Looking forward to seeing where this shite goes.
This is our first step toward breaking Marcano and taking over the city. I hear what y'all got to say, but I decide who gets the turf. And in the end, my decision is final.
Is this a goddamn joke? Look, I know you knew you're calling the shots, but my guys are working that action as we speak. So where's the fucking question?
From where I'm sitting, it looks like you already got a plan for this part of the city.
This is the first I'm hearing of this shit. So I figure you got your plans worked out, but goddamn, you know how to get these white boys riled up.
You're gonna get yourself killed by
Like,
two different people.
Yeah, I know. Like, your thing's going so well, but like the KR's one, those two are going.
I'm all for making a big statement right out of the gate.
Check the upgrade tab.
You need to show me you serious about working together. So far, I ain't seen shit.
Let's see. You know what?
What's the...
We got a long road ahead of us. Don't make the wrong first step, lad.
I get a silenced beacon gun with him.
It's not that great.
I'm towing the line, Lincoln. That's gotta mean something.
Not getting any increase in income with him.
Share the wealth, Lincoln.
Remember, you asked me to be a part of this.
So I know this sounds like a terrible thing. Even though we've been going with Vito this whole time, we're not getting anything extra out of it. Am I right? But out of her,
Get on with it. It's too much work to be done.
a gun, which is silenced. And our gun smithing goes up. Increasing your capacity. Getting about the same with him, so.
Do what you gotta do, but do it now.
But it's between these two. It's between Burke and... What do you think? You're in this too. Or do you think we should just go with Vito since we can mess up what we have?
Oh no, we're out.
Hell yeah. We already got some stuff.
Go on now. Time's a wasting. Give us your choice.
Got two spots here.
This one's all you, Burke.
Can't wait to get started on her, on everyone that comes after her as well.
So this is how you're gonna run shit, huh? I didn't realize you were a two-faced lying piece of shit who calls my guys, has them lock down an entire district, then yanks it away once shit's up and running. It's good to know.
Y'all can sit out the next one, cause I'll be damned if it ain't coming to me.
We're done for now. You'll hear from me if I need you.
Well, I just pissed off Vito. Probably not the guy I want to piss off.
Yeah.
Should've went with Vito. Now I feel terrible. Can I have a moment?
Look, I gave you some names and I'm paying you to chase them down, so don't give me any of that bullshit. Yeah, okay, just get it done. Christ, sometimes I think if you want something done right. You all right?
The night Sammy was so happy. Happier than I ever seen him. That money was supposed to get him, get all of us out from under Marcano. Motherfucker!
What the hell did Frank tell you?
Marcano had us rob the reserve so he could get his hand on a set of money plates. Georgie must have grabbed him during the robbery. I should have been paying attention.
We already had this conversation. None of this is your fault.
Like hell it isn't.
Sal is a cancer. A leech. He had always intended to fuck all of you. Christ, look what he did to Vito. He murdered your family. The only way to make that right is by killing every cocksucker who's ever looked at that piece of shit.
Give me some of that bourbon. According to Pagani, Marcano couldn't print the money himself, so he had a Cuban counterfeiter named Alvarez brought in. What do we know about South Downs?
Tommy Marcano isn't the kind of guy who shits where he eats, so his rackets are pretty low-key. He runs a sports book and has a place where he stores his contraband.
Tommy's got to know that I'm coming after Alvarez, so he's probably got him holed up in or near one of those places. One way or another, I'll get my hands on him. I'll be damned if I let Marcano print a single fucking dollar from one of those plates.
Okay, so pissed off the cops.
We're gonna hit some downtown, uptown funk.
We're gonna give that to Vito.
Snakes, skulls, pins and dolls, and of course, good. That's right. It's all about voodoo. This is the Hollow Speak. Like any other good new Bordeaux native, I do everything I can to avoid the tourist trap that is the French Ward. But last week I found myself down there grabbing a po' boy and catching a show. But I also caught some shots dealing in what they call the real voodoo. Now, I've seen these places for years. Nothing new. But for whatever reason, this time I saw them with fresh eyes. And what I saw was promises of love, money, and 100 ways to keep your dick hard. Light this candle. Keep that piggery bag close. Put this pin in that dial. Easy fixes for all your problems. Except for one little thing.
Well, that's
Isn't fixing shit, folks. Only thing it's doing is putting green in the pockets of the shopkeeper. But in the end, it's empty, pointless. And that ain't the voodoo I know. Voodoo, or as our Haitian family refers to it, Vodou, is a religion grounded in history. It's about staying connected with our ancestors, our roots. Today there's a movement in the holler to reconnect with this traditional Haitian Vodou. Some of y'all might be wondering why. Those of you who don't, I got music right around the corner, so relax. Might learn something. August 14th, 1791. A night not that different than this one. A group of Haitian slaves participated in a Vodou ceremony in a place known as Bois Caimar. It was there that they dedicated themselves to one thing. 1 week later, over 1,000 slave owners were dead, and Haiti was on its way to independence. Of course, the irony is that those same events led many slave owners to flee Haiti, dragging their slaves.
This part of town's run by a man named Tony DeRazio. From what I was able to piece together, he's a real fucking weirdo. Some kind of savant when it comes to numbers.
Then he must be the one who runs Lou Marcano's books.
Runs his books, launders his money. Hell, he even manages Lou's relationships with city officials. It's Tony's job to make sure their asses stay greased.
How do I get to him?
Well, that's where things get interesting. Tony lives in the penthouse on the top floor of the Royal Hotel. Elevator access is restricted, and the rest of the hotel's crawling with Tony's goons.
Well, he can't stay up there all the time. I'm gonna need a schedule for when he comes and goes.
I've been watching this cocksucker for a month now, and he's left exactly one time. That was because one of his men fucked up. Took a pipe to the poor bastard's left arm.
Well, looks like he's got a front business he uses to issue bribes and launder loose money. And another one that soaks up funds from the city. I hit him. He overreacts, then I get my opening.
And fuck up things between him and Lou in the process. Be careful with this one. Just because Tony's a goddamn spastic doesn't mean he won't cut your balls off if given the chance.
Really?
Shrimp. What you call me?
I have a subscription.
You don't wear continental clothes or Stetson hats.
I'll tell you one doggone thing. It makes me feel good to know one thing. I know I'm alive. All right, Mama.
Information for me.
The name's Lenny Davis. I work in the city clerk's office, and your friend said you could help with this guy blackmailing me.
What kind of juice makes you someone worth blackmailing?
My office approves new projects under development. I fucked up, cheated on my wife, and this guy, Jimmy Kavar, filmed it. Come to find out, the girl worked for Kavar, too.
And now he owns you.
He's forcing me to rubber stamp phony building projects and cash the checks for his company, Kavar Construction. Probably seen the signs over where they're building the new city hall. Thing is, Kavar doesn't really come around unless there's a problem.
Don't worry. I'm pretty good at causing people problems.
Some of his men hang out around downtown. Look, I ain't a bad guy. I just made a mistake is all.
Keep your head down, Lenny. I'll pay Kavar's men a visit. See what they know.
People will know more about what he's doing than I will.
She said she got it from her brother.
Just don't let nothing happen to me. I'm on to you, buddy.
Shit! Get ready! I'll put you down, fucker! They're right behind us!
I know you're working for Kavar. Tell me what he's up to.
Mr. Kavar just moved a shit ton of stuff, and the money's just sitting there, waiting for somebody to take it.
My crew will be in touch.
to the stars above. But when you need someone true to love, don't go to strangers, darling.
Jesus Christ! We got a problem.
Damn! Cut that sack of shit there.
I see him.
Don't look back. Just get to the phone.
He just got shot! Run for your lives! Get away from here!
We're getting shot up! Get down here!
Fuck, I need that.
Found it! That felt real good! I'll blast the back off it!
Straight right towards him.